Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 220 Monroe Street here in Oregon City. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the right of the front doorway. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Once we get the camera lens back down to the base of the cleanout, we'll zero the length counter out there. And here we go. Transitions here over to 4-inch cast iron pipe. The nice part about this property here is it's a nice sloped front yard to it, so hopefully we shouldn't be having any problems with standing water, at least until we get down to the street. I got a couple wipes and things in the line here. At the very end, we'll drain the line out completely. Make sure that it's just a wipe there and not a... Sometimes you'll get roots that come through and then toilet paper or something collects over the top of it. Take a good look at all that once it's all drained out at the end. And transitions here from cast iron over to 3034 PVC pipe. It appears to be 6-inch in diameter. And this is the main lateral connection here, just about 100 feet out on the dot, 99 feet. I'm going to do locates just to verify where the line terminates at, and then we'll let the pipe drain out completely. Alright, located the camera head successfully out the main on Monroe Street. Looks like we have a little bit of water still trickling, but pretty much all drained out at this point. Yeah, it's a dang slug in the pipe. Now, I've done about 15,000 sewer scopes, and I've seen rats, snakes, frogs, and just about everything else. I have not seen slugs in the sewer line before. Kind of interesting. Anyway, nothing to be concerned about. There's not big giant holes in the pipe or anything it's getting in through. Some of these older neighborhoods and stuff, they still have storm pipe and things like that hooked up to the sewers, and The slugs can get in there a myriad of different ways. More than likely it came up through the main lateral. You've got a little stringy item there hanging from the top of the pipe. The color of that and the thinness of it is looking more like dental floss than it is a root intrusion. I also don't see a spread open joint there, and it's very common for dental floss to get caught in sewer pipes. Anyway, not concerned that that's a root intrusion there. Just wanted to point that out in case you were seeing that and wondering what it was. And right here in the flow line, if you look really closely, there's some kind of stringy looking items in and amongst some of the debris that's in the flow line there. I'm not seeing an obvious point of entry into the line. More than likely that is just some other type of stringy item, tampon, dental floss. I mean, there's a million things that go down sewer lines on a regular basis that mimic the look of roots. Generally, you know it's a root because you can see it punching either right through the side of the pipe or right through a pipe joint. And in this circumstance, I'm not seeing any of that. So anyway, this time I don't see any spot in which the roots could have even come through. Cast iron is very strong pipe. It's not like concrete. Concrete roots can weasel their way right through the side walls. Cast iron pipe, if it roots to punch through, you're going to see the... First off, it's extremely difficult to do, but if they do actually come through somewhere other than a pipe joint, you have to have a pretty large hole in the pipe. Got a couple spots, a little bit of toilet paper there. For the most part, very clean line. So you can see here's another example of some stringy stuff here. That does appear to be either string or dental floss. It is not a root intrusion coming through there. We are just about to reel the camera out of the line, and a couple of these really kind of do look like roots. They're just nowhere they're coming through at. So I don't know what's gone down the line here, and I suppose it's a possibility that you could have scale buildup over the top of where a root is coming through. We just don't get a clear picture of it. Like I said, cast iron, because it is rough on the inside, very typical for it to catch things as it comes down the pipe, especially stringy items. Anyway, they look like roots, but generally when a root comes through a pipe, it's quite obvious. You're going to see it coming right through a pipe joint. Now, these almost look like roots at this time, though, without an obvious point of entry into the pipe there. That just appears to be debris that's gone down the line. No. Anyway, we have good flow all the way out to the main lateral. The ABS, cast iron, and PVC portions of the pipe are both in good condition, or all three in good condition. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Alright, I'm scoping back into the house here. This looks like it may have been slab foundation. I just want to make sure we get all the pipe that's under the ground and under the floor. And that right there is the end of the line inside the house. All that pipe in there has been updated. has good flow and is functioning properly at this time. A good looking sewer line.